Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Now, before I get started, two things. One, my neighbors are playing music on and off, and it's nice music. But if you hear it, I'm sorry. The room I'm in is the best room in the apartment that I'm in. That sounds good enough. That won't be bad because of what's going on outside. So that's first. Second, I am damn tired still. But I am very thankful because last night I stayed up until almost um, near 2 o'clock in the morning almost. By the time the video was completed and uploaded, roughly almost 1:30 to 2 o'clock. So I'm still kind of tired even though this is being done in the afternoon. I have insomnia. So if I'm up that late, I don't sleep throughout the morning or afternoon. Somewhere between afternoon to evening, I may fall out. I haven't fallen out yet. So I'm still a little up. I'm a little loopy. So I'm sorry if I seem like I'm drunk and I'm not. It's just I'm sleep deprived. But I'm thankful to everybody who has seen my video. Thank you. That one thing I liked the most was the comments. That you guys were very engaged. It doesn't give me any more views than what I get. I'm just glad that people want to talk. So, thank you. Now, what is this Battle of the Belts? This feels like the second hour Rampage. This is what Rampage is going to have, a second hour. This is what it made me feel. So, what do we get here? The first match, which was damn confusing. The TNT interim title match of Dustin Rhodes and Sammy Guevara. What was needed? Justin Roberts, I believe that's his name. He should have announced what the rules are of this interim title match. They should have explained it way more thoroughly because the commentators didn't fully get it and I didn't get it. Look, they could have had Justin Roberts stay out, and I believe that's the announcer, the ring announcer. I keep forgetting his name. He could have said, at this moment in time, Cody Rhodes is unable to compete, but we are here to give an interim title match, which is this. The rules are two competitors have been given the right to fight over an interim title. This title will eventually be in a unification match that will allow the current title holder, Cody Rhodes, to face the person who now holds the interim title, which could be Dustin Rhodes or Sammy Guevara. That would have helped a lot in this match. And it wasn't about the match quality. This is what we needed. An explanation of what the hell we're watching. Because I've never heard of an interim match. Doesn't mean it never existed, but I've never heard of an interim match. Oh, it was so confusing that the commentators were trying to explain this and they couldn't. Not until the end when they finally said there's going to be a unification match and they were set on it. That means that before they understood, Tony couldn't even understand it. So it sounded choppy and messy. Now, was the match good? It wasn't bad. Sammy was trying to wear out... At one point, Dustin looked tanked trying to keep up with him. And it's understandable. Dustin is about almost my age or a little bit older. I think he's 52 now. And I'm about to become 51. So he could get easily tanked. He is in his 50s, even though he does really well, just like Billy Gunn. You got two beasts of wrestlers in it. Billy Gunn, who's nearly 60, who doesn't even look it, who looks like in his early 40s. And you got Dustin, who is already 52, maybe 51, 52, easily older than me, and still goes great in the ring, but still can get tanked. So that's what happened during that match. And a few times it looked a little like Sammy wanted to go heel. Fuego del Sol comes out with a table. They do a table spot, which made me go, oh no. Are you doing a table spot right now? After what happened with Rey Fenix? Now, it's not that Rey has a broken arm. It seems to be badly dislocated. But still, after that damn spot, it's not something people want to see. But still, in the end, Sammy wins, which I'm not surprised. And then Garcia comes out, messes with him. They have a fight. And now this Wednesday, you're going to have Garcia versus Sammy for the interim title. Which, that makes it... What are we staring at here? Wouldn't it have been better to let him hold on to that title until Cody comes back, which we don't know what it is. It sounds like he got COVID-19, or because of the bulging disc in his back and his neck, maybe he need time off to rest. I don't know. You guys tell me below. Now, next match, the FTW title, and we had Matt Sydal versus Ricky Starks. Here's the thing. They want to try and get at Dante Martin. They want to get revenge on Dante Martin. I don't understand why they thought Dante Martin should be a face. Yes, he used Team Taz to get what he wanted, but then it's like him turning on Matt Sydal and then them trying to explain in commentary that looks like Dante Martin has now reconciled with Matt Sydal. What? I thought Dante Martin was a heel. I thought that Leo Rush is a heel. And he's not. I'm confused. Of course, now he's made into a face, which makes it more clear because Matt Sydal is a face. But still, it was very confusing in between all that time. I'm just saying. Now, Matt Sydal did not win, and it was a Ricky Starks. I'm not surprised. Because they're not going to strip him of it, because the person that's got to win that title, there's only one person who truly deserves that title at a signature pay-per-view. Hook. Not because he's super over, but because he's Taz's son, and the title should go to Taz's kid. I'm sorry. If you don't believe that Taz's son Hook should get the title, tell me the reason why. Because as it stands, the true legacy is not the FTW title being recognized, it's the FTW title being recognized on the waist of Taz's son to legitimize him through Taz, not just through AEW. I'm just saying. Finally, the match that I'm like, okay, are we going to get a jobbing here? Or are we going to get actually something good? And that's Britt Baker versus Rio. Now, let me make this clear. I'm not against Rio. I never was against Rio. I never hated Rio. She's a cute woman. Very pretty. I think she's 26 now. Maybe 26. Been in the business, 14 years now, since she was 9? Girl devoted her life to wrestling. But here's the thing. She was booked so badly, most AEW fans don't care about her. And it's not because she can't wrestle. It's because she has no character. And I know people want to say, dude, this is what Japanese wrestlers are like. Well, guess what? We're not in Japan. And also, guess what? They do have characters in Japan. They do. You actually think most of those wrestlers in Japan that are Japanese and American or European wrestlers or Mexican wrestlers don't get some type of character development? They got storylines in Japan. Admittedly, right now that the fans can't cheer or even clap because of restrictions over there with COVID-19, because they're already saying 100% in Japan, they can't cheer anymore. They can't even clap anymore. They have to be 100% silent because of restrictions there. It is that bad there. You think it's bad in America? It's worse there that you're allowed to go into the arenas or into wherever the venue is. You're allowed to watch. But now, when normal Japanese culture allows for, in the beginning of the match, it's quiet until you show something that will make the fans believe in you. Now you can't even do that. So what's the point of having fans? Even that makes no sense. But you get my point. They do character development there. They have storylines there. It's just that in AEW, they don't make any true stories. Other than Hiro Kushida versus Salida Deeps. And it should be reversed. But still, it's not. The match was good. It wasn't bad. But in the end, at one point, I got to say this. At one point, when you see Hayter pulling out a table from under the ring and Rio running up and literally doing a drop kick in midair, That was something. That was one hell of a spot. And I hope Jamie Hager could have broken her leg when Rhea landed on the table and the table collapsed onto her leg. She could have blown out her knee or could have broken her leg. It could have been that bad. Even though she was 98 pounds, that's still a table that's at least 8 to 10 pounds, 6 to 8 pounds easily, with an extra weight of a Rio coming straight down on it hard. In the end, Britt Baker finally gets a win because she gets help. So the question is now, who's next? I say Thunder Rosa. That's just me. This wasn't a bad show, but it's... excuse me. Like I said, I haven't slept. Not yet. I'm going to fall out by the time I film this. When you see this, you see simply that this looks like an extension of Dynamite. The extra hour of Dynamite. I think that might be the title. This shows the extra hour of Dynamite. The extra hour of Rampage, not Dynamite. I said that in the beginning of this. I am now at the end. I'm tired. Sorry. This is the extra hour that Rampage should be. But that's just me. And I hope you enjoy this show, this view. Please leave a comment. I am really tired. I will be looking at NWA USA tomorrow. And I'll probably do a review of it as early as possible. Peace.